Hey guys, I'm gonna do a video based on a blog post I did. It is about the new music today. What's up with it? The new music lately. There's been a lot of new music in these past couple of months, so I'm gonna talk about some of it. The first one is going to be Bring Me the Horizon Sempiternal, which I actually really liked. It's a lot different from what Bring Me the Horizon has done in the past. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's totally worth listening to, and yeah, totally. Some of the highlights of it are the first track right away off the bat is Can You Feel My Heart? And right away it gives you a good idea of what the album's going to be like, and it has a lot of like electronic stuff, and it's really good. It still has the same heavy metal Bring Me the Horizon sound, so that's cool. The second, what's the second song? I don't know, but it's called The House of Wolves, and it has the kind of same feeling as their old stuff, but not. Like, there's a lot of new elements that they've put in it. And the last song I have to talk about is Shadow Moses, which is the hit track of this whole record. There's an amazing music video for it. Watch the video, it's good. And it's definitely the best song of the album, so listen to it. The next album I'm going to talk about is Korn's The Path of Totality. Okay, so I know this album isn't that new because it came out in 2011, but I really want to talk about it anyway since Korn hasn't done anything before that. To be honest, this album is a little bit iffy. Like, there are some good songs in there, but without Head in it, it's just not the same. And they don't have the same old Korn sound that is so good. And the whole dubstep thing, I'm not sure if I like it. It's a good idea, like modern and new, but I don't think it's them. The few songs that I do like: Narcissistic Cannibal featuring Skrillex and Kill the Noise. Skrillex plus Korn equals good music. That part they've got right. And the lyrics are good, and the melody. The second song I really like is Get Up featuring Skrillex. The song is amazing. I loved it so much when it first came out, but then the radio had to ruin it for me and overplay it. And that is something that really gets on my nerves, because when a radio station overplays a song and it gets old, I hate it, because here's this awesome song and they just ruin it for you. Like, not cool, man. But yeah, this is the hit, and yeah, it's really good. If Korn did this kind of thing throughout the whole album, the album would be awesome, but they didn't, so. The third song I really like from this album is Way Too Far, featuring 12th Planet and Flinch. This song is actually really good. At first, I only thought I liked it for the music video, but no, the chorus is ingenious with the background vocals, so John Davis still has it. The next album I'm going to talk about is Bullets My Valentine's Temper Temper. I was so stoked when this came out because I adore Bullets My Valentine. And it's really good too. It has the classic Bullets My Valentine sound, but also some rad new stuff. Couple songs to talk about. Breaking Point is a good opening to the record. Just awesome. Not much else to say. Check it out. Temper Temper is a good title track. Something new that's introduced here is spoken lyrics. Like, it's kind of rapped, but not quite. The chorus is super catchy and almost like so catchy that it's almost like poppy. And the third song I'm going to talk about is Tears Don't Fall Part 2. This is definitely the best song on the album. When I first heard it, I was freaking out because, you know, Tears Don't Fall was amazing. And normally when there's a part 2 to an awesome song, it's not so awesome. Well, this one is just as good as the first one. So good job, Bullets My Valentine. You know how to do sequels the right way. The next album I'm going to talk about is Tenacious D's Rise of the Phoenix. And I actually haven't listened to that much, so forgive me that I don't know very much about it. I've always been a fan of Jack Black since I was like 5, so I like Tenacious D. And this album's really good, and I wasn't expecting it since they haven't done anything since, like, what, 2005? I don't know. Yeah. The first song that I really like is Roadie. I basically live like this song because it's so accurate. Because I'm kind of like I'm not a roadie because I don't travel, but I do like stuff like that. So it hit home for me, and the music video is amazing. It has Danny McBride as a roadie, so watch it. It's amazing. And also I like Flutes and Trombones, which is a funny skit thing. It's not like a song, it's more of a skit, so that was good. The next album I'm going to talk about is Rob Zombie's Venomous Rat Regeneration Vendor. Yeah, it's a long name. But I was so stoked about this one too. I love Rob Zombie, and seeing that he still got it is so freaking cool. It has the rated recordings of classic Rob Zombie stuff and heavy goth strip anthem feel. I also love how the names are either super long or awesome, or both. First song I'm going to talk about is called Dead City Radio and the New Gods of Supertown. Yeah, that's the name of the song. This song is so catchy, it's crazy. I had this song stuck in my head for like 3 days straight, and the music video is really good as well. Second song I'm going to talk about is Rock and Roll in a Black Hole. It sounds like the perfect goth club hit. It has a heavy bass, electronic stuff paired with this awesome deep voice. Like I said, perfect stripper anthem. And the third song is called Trade In Your Guns for a Coffin. It's another catchy rock anthem, guys, and it's a good one. So, why is my music not playing? No. Anyway, the last album I'm going to talk about is Motionless in White's Infamous, and I was totally anticipating this one because I follow Motionless in White in like everything because I'm an extremely dedicated fan. So yeah, they're very special to me. Anyway, yes, this album is amazing. They wanted it to be a kind of album that would get them away from all the bands that are like nothing like them, that suck. So kind of getting a kickstart in the direction they want to go, and I think this is the perfect album to do the job. I really want to say something about every song, but I'm trying not to. First song I'm going to talk about is Black Damask the Fog. It is amazing opening to the record. The piano at the beginning is perfect, kind of reminds me of Walking Dead by Bleeding Through. And I'm sure that's what they were going for too. Lyrics. These lyrics are bomb. That's why they made a great lyric video, and these lyrics are also on my school binder. And normally you'd think a lyric video would be like the lyrics going by with some cool background. No, there's actual concert footage from the Infamous tour with the lyrics popping up. It's so cool. The second song is Devil's Night. They had a live video chat when it was the debut of the music video. I was there even though I had to wait until the next morning for the video. Well, but yeah, I also kind of live by the song. It pumps you up so much. The video is basically them in this junkyard, like hunting Slenderman. I don't know if that was what they were going for, like that's what they wanted it to mean, but they're pretty much like Slender people with like no face. And Chris Motionless is like the James Bond of the whole thing. They go around like cutting the Slender's faces into real faces, and then once they have their faces, they join them and keep building up a huge army. It's awesome. Just watch the video. The next one is America. It has more of an electronic, almost 9 Inch Nails feeling, and it works perfectly for them too. Lyrics are basically about today's fucked up society. Also, lyric video just came out for the song. Like, I saw it for the first time like 2 days ago. So yeah, it's totally awesome, and go check it out, like right now. The next one we'll talk about is The Divine Infection. I love the song because it incorporates many different elements. The vocals and the verse are totally like Marilyn Manson stuff, which Chris can totally pull off too, which is cool. Also, like the low bass guitar in the verse is totally Manson-esque. It reminded me of like totally Twiggy type thing. And the lyrics totally speak to me, especially the speech, where it's like, who the fuck are you to tell me what I can and can't, they were saying, they expect you, all that. Just listen to it, you'll see. It's awesome. The next one I want to talk about is Cinematic. Absolutely flawless quiet song. The layered vocals sound really good. And if you're thinking it's like City Lights from Creatures, then it's way different than City Lights, and way better. It's kind of like 9 Inch Nails mixed with Manson stuff, which equals perfection. Just check it out, you'll see. The next song I'm going to talk about is, I know I'm going on and on about these, and I'm sorry, I just have to, they're so good. If It's Dead, We'll Kill It. What I think of when I hear this song is I watched this concert video of this song, and it was their opening, and in the intro, it was like all dark, and then when Chris first screams, it just totally goes insane, and it makes me think of how cool it would be to be there. And the last song I'm going to talk about from this album is Underdog. Okay, I promise it's the last one. It's just one of those songs that pumps you up and makes you feel like no matter what people say, there's other people feeling the same way, and those people who put you down are fucking worthless. The chords in the chorus are really cool too. Like, it's really different, like the chord structure and how the chords like correspond. Yeah, it's cool. The next album I'm going to talk about is Marilyn Manson's Born Villain, which is really good. So he's what, like 40 something now? This makes me really sad too, but oh well, people grow up, people get old. And you think that, like, you know, he wouldn't be as good because, you know, he's getting a little bit older. Well, there's really nothing like his old stuff, but don't get me wrong, there's some good tracks here. And his voice still sounds perfect, which is surprising because all that screaming ruins your vocal cords. First song I'm going to talk about is No Reflection. The lyric pattern in the verse is the only thing I don't like. Everything else is great. The video is good too. Typical ingenious Madison stuff. The next song is Overneath Path of Misery. The intro is a spoken part. It's just like, kind of like poetry a little bit, but not. Like, you'll have to hear it to see. It's so cool. He has like a voice auto-tune thing, but it's still like we're back in 1995 again, and he's like young, and it's new, and so cool. And the music video is really good. It's titled Born Villain, but it's actually Overneath the Path of Misery is a song. And the video is really explicit, and it's more of like a, it's more of like a short film than a music video. It's really cool. Just go check it out. It's pretty explicit and shocking too. Last thing I want to talk about from this album is Slow Motion. It's probably the best next to Overneath. It flows really well and sounds a lot like Mechanical Animal stuff, which is awesome. It also has a music video. The next album I'm going to talk about is Punk Goes Top 5. Yeah, I guess I'm actually going to do this. You know, I'm not normally fond of Punk Goes Pop, but hell, why not do it anyway? There are like 3 good songs this year, kind of depressing, because, you know, Punk Goes Pop needs to be better than it is now. I think like Punk Goes Pop 3 was really good. 4 was okay. 5 was just like, what are you doing, Fearless Records? Please, just do something better now. I hate it. First thing I'm going to talk about is Grenade by Memphis May Fire. It was a Bruno Mars cover. They did it pretty well. Maddie's voice worked for the part, and the guitarists were nice too, so good job, Memphis May Fire. You did a good job on that one. Second thing I'm going to talk about is Somebody That I Used to Know, featuring Vic Fuentes. It's Mayday Parade, covering Gautier song. It's pretty good. If I hadn't heard the original, I'd probably like this song, because I'm not really fond of, like, I don't know, I'm just not fond of this kind of thing. Plus, like, Mayday Parade, I'll get into the older band stuff later, just, yeah. The last song I'm going to talk about is Some Night, which is a fun cover, but it's by, like, Moth to Flames. This is what Punk Goes Pop should be. Like, why aren't all the songs like this? Seriously, it's flawless. Starts out with a normal verse, vocals only, and then the full band comes in and they scream the last word. It just launches into this grinding, heavy death metal songs. It's like, this is what they should be doing. Take bands like Moth to Flames and scare the shit out of all the hipsters with it. People who make Punk Goes Pop, Fearless Records, please don't pick bands like Greater Carolina or Mayday Parade. Pick heavy deathcore bands like Mostly White, Bring Me the Horizon, Choke Grin, Stick to Your Guns, like all those bands. Just, yeah, do that. Don't pick like poppy, electro, dubstep bands like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the like new music. If you have any suggestions of like something like a music review you want me to do or anything like that, feel free to submit it. I'm open to anything. So yeah.